down here, I guess. If you're here. Well, it's a lot of good things happen tonight, some bad, but it's not going to be easy for a while. It just seems like we're shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit. We made some incredible plays. We did not shoot the ball very well. This guy here has been shooting the lights out, and I'd say of his 13 shots, he had 12 good ones. It was just one of those nights when we go in. But we're still not we're not in sync with everybody yet, and it just, we have stretches where we don't get the ball inside. We're just jacking threes. Then we get it inside, and we're doing good. And I thought Miles was unbelievable on the boards the first half. I thought he had more than that in the second, but check that out. But he played great, and I thought Tom was back home, and that's what you do when you go home. You should have one of your best games of your career. He hit more threes tonight than he hit in, I think, 3 years. That was only half a joke. I'm serious. That was half a joke, but he did. He made some plays, and the dunk was pretty good. And but I like St. John's team. I think Chris is doing a hell of a job with that team. Those guards are a load. Those two guards are really good. I mean, we put more into them, if you ask these guys, than you could believe. And, we guarded them with 3 guys every time they came off. And I thought that was good. It's still not smooth for us. It might not be for a while, but I thought it was a gutsy win against a quality team. I watched them against Minnesota, and they could have won that game. So, questions, we'll take them. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, Nick is a scoring machine. I didn't even look at that, but 9 points, 11 rebounds. Give Nick a lot of credit, and I think as I said, we had our freshmen in there a lot with him. We had them in there with him, and I thought they grew up a little bit. Having 9 turnovers the first half was disappointing again, but ending with 14 is getting a little more human. But I thought Nick. We went to him, we just weren't putting the ball inside, and we got to do a better job of that. So that falls on my shoulders, not theirs. Well, something like that. Tom had some open shots, and he passed up a couple early, which is kind of what we do. And yet the second half, when he made one, I think all these guys, I know in the huddles, they were so fired up for him. And then he started pushing the ball harder and harder. And when he does that, we're a better basketball team. And I'd say that's a big positive. The negative still is our 2 other freshmen got to get on track. Langford's in foul trouble every game. And Cassius just, we need more out of him. I want to play Tom and Cassius and Aaron together some. And to do that, we just got to get a little more out of those guys.
Tom, could you just talk about the drive with the dunk?
Well, coach, play.
Well, I was pushing the ball, and I saw the lane wide open, and I just went up strong. I knew the big guy would have tried. I thought he was going to try to block it. And I said, just let me dunk it. That was my first career dunk in college. In high school, yeah.
Last time we were here, you dunked on someone. What would you rate Tom's dunk compared to your dunk that you had in the EYBL game?
That was way better than me because Tom's shorter than me. And that was on like a 6'10" guy. So, yeah, I didn't know he was going to do that. He surprised me, but he's a very explosive guard. So I expect that. I expect a lot out of him for the rest of the season.
Oh, it's a blessing. My great-grandmother's 80. She was there. My grandfather was there. My dad was there. So it's just something I don't take for granted. I was happy to see them there.
What is it about these Thanksgiving games that really brings up the best of you? Last year you went for your career high against Boston College. This year, matched that and then the 13 points. What is it about these games this time of year?
I don't know. I just, like Coach said, I had a couple of open shots and I just took them with confidence. So I just want to help this team any way I can, and I just got to keep leading the best way I can, defending the best way I can, and getting shots for my teammates. So that's what I do.
Miles, what about your role on this team? I mean, you've been forced to do a lot more offensively with big kids getting hurt.
Yeah.
How have you seen it?
I'm just doing whatever coach wants me to do. Wherever he puts me at, I'm trying to create for others, score the ball for myself, rebound. And like I said, if people double team me, then I could get my teammates open. And that's what I like to do. I like to see my teammates score more than I do. So
Coach, I'm curious, how much experimenting, I guess, were you having to do with this? You don't have the front line you thought you would because of injuries. Is it just going to take some time to sort it out? You think,
Well, it's going to take some time on a lot of things. I mean, this is the only guy that's played any significant minutes. You know, Tom was out, 6 weeks last year during the season, and then 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
We just had a lot of guys, McQuaid and Goins, they missed the whole summer. So it's like right now, these two guys got to carry us, but they got shoulders big enough to carry us. We just got to get a little more in sync, It's hard. These guys haven't played together, and we're moving them all around. And in Miles' case, we got him shooting threes, we got him posting up, we got him taking the ball in the break, and so I'm asking him to do a million things, which I think is going to benefit him in the long run. But there's some pain to go with that in the short run, especially when we don't really know yet who's in what lane. I thought tonight Aaron ran his lane. I mean, he got 12 out of 13 very good shots. If we can do that, he'll make shots. That's the least of my worries. His defense did pick up tonight. That was a good thing. I think kind of figuring out how to move without the ball is maybe the one thing that we got to still get him doing, and he'll do a better job of that. But, yeah, there's some frustrating moments, and it's not all their fault. It's just, the cards we've been dealt. And this travel has not been easy on any of us. I feel worse for them than I do me. But it's, I'm asking a lot of these guys, and you know what? I'm going to keep demanding it because that's what we do here.
Tom, it's 50-49 and you guys go on a 17-4 run. How encouraging?
That's really encouraging, Hoops, because last couple of games, we haven't finished as strong. Would you agree? We have not finished, and so that's part of the growth process too. You have to learn how to finish, and we're finishing with, 3 freshmen and these 2 guys a lot. Sometimes 4 freshmen were in. So, like you said, Nick gave us a lot. Cassius and Aaron, believe it or not, after a little bit of a slow start, he was the best defensive player on our team last year. And I'm telling you, those 2 guards are good. Don't let anybody kid you. They are good. I watched enough film on them. You give them an inch, they're going to make it. That team's going to win games.
You did a pretty good job defensively. Take a look at the shooting percentage.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought, for them to be 10 of 30 between those 2 guards, these guys deserve a lot of credit, but we started talking about our team has to be better defensive. We don't have a shot blocker. We don't have, so we have to do everything we do as a team. They set a ball screen, instead of 2 guys guarding it, it's 4 guys guarding it. And they're starting to, buy into it a little bit. It's going to still be some time. You know what we really need? We need some practice time. But I put them on the road so much. Yeah, and the damn pilot wouldn't let us practice on that plane, so I was a little upset about that. But that's all we need. We need some time, but we're just as excited to still be in this tournament, still be playing for a championship, play a good Baylor team next, and I think we're going to play well.
we have time for one more?
Miles, you were coach, talked about all the different things you're doing. One thing you did mention is the mid-range game. You had, I think, a couple of them. There was one of the baseline in the second half where you sort of sized it up and you were in balance and rhythm. I'm just curious, is that as comfortable as you felt in the season so far, at least offensively?
I've been practicing that a lot, my mid-range game, because I could shoot the 3, I could drive to the basket. So what Thomas Kelly has been working on with me is just my mid-range, stopping and popping. So I'm starting to feel a little comfortable with that.
We're looking forward to tomorrow.
So thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
It's a good point now. See, so now what you gotta do is you gotta do, so don't get bent out of shape.